Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicola and I blog over at The Frugal Cottage, all about budgeting, money saving, some investing, early retirement, lots of different things all focused around money. If you're not new then welcome back, it's nice to see you, and if you are new then thanks for stopping by. So I've already uploaded my September budget and my cash envelope stuffing for September week 1. I'll leave a link to that below so that you can check those out. But this is just a reflection, I suppose, on August, and as you'll see soon, it really didn't go to plan. And that is nobody's fault apart from my own, but lots of lessons learned for next time. So this is the front page. Nothing really changes on this. This is just the overview of the month, so the dates are there, and I've got my little stickers to show when our main direct debits go out. So if I turn over, this is, I'll just zoom in slightly there, apologies for that. I'm mainly going to talk about these numbers, but I'm going to talk about these in a bit more detail further on. I have filled this in, but it's at the back, so at the end of August in my reflection, so I'll talk about that later. So one of the only positive things I can say about this is that for my no spend days tracker, I aimed for 15 in August, and for the first half of the month I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to get to 15. I seem to be spending money all the time, and it seemed like it was unavoidable that I was spending money, which in hindsight it obviously isn't unavoidable, but also I couldn't see how I'd kind of get myself back on track. But as you can see, actually, the second half of the month, I really did try and kind of rein myself in. And I ended up with 16 no-spend days. So I actually beat my target, which, believe me, no one is more surprised in that than I am. So happy with that. But you will see that the spending I did do during August on the spend days really did go quite high. So this is my expense tracker. Lots of spending on things out. And then the final week there, I'll zoom in a bit so you can see this a bit clear if my camera will focus. Are you going to focus? There we go. So you can see, so it says the 19th, can you see that? At the top it says the 19th. What is my camera doing? There we go. And then there's a gap, it goes to the 23rd, and it kind of slows down a bit from that point onwards to the end of the month. This is a rare, we're over budget, so why not? I think that was my mentality in August, which is really bad and not something that I normally kind of struggle with. This was actually a date night. We never get to go out to eat by ourselves without the children, so that was lovely. We just went to a restaurant near us that have a good deal on, and that was really nice. But again, just adds to more spending. So yeah, I get, like I say, lessons learned. So then, for the final week, so week 5 of August, I'll just see, whoa, if I can zoom in there slightly more. Are you going to focus? My camera is really slow focusing, there we go. So for week 5, so this is this bit here, you can see I didn't spend in 3 categories. I did that on purpose. If you watch my cash envelope stuffing video for that, I said I'm not going to put any in these 3 envelopes. I'm not going to spend in that. But you can see here, so miscellaneous £19.62. Eating out, look at that again. Eating out this month has been insane. £53.55, and then food £57.56. But the most important thing to kind of focus on, or not, depends how you look at it I suppose, is in the remaining column for all of our variable expense categories, I am over budget. Now some are more than others, but it is over, and I'll talk a bit more about those in the reflection page. I'll turn over. I've not got anything on this page. This is the bills tracker. The thing is for me is I've got all this. This is the bills tracker. Let me see that. There we go. I've got all of that in an electronic, in like a spreadsheet. I don't really know. I might take that out. We'll see. Extra income. So this is things like Facebook sales or eBay sales, and we didn't have any in August at all. I track that normally on one of these, but we didn't earn any. So, and then my August savings aim was £600. which in hindsight was quite optimistic, I suppose. However, I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Yeah, so as a total, so I managed to save £500 in August, and that is 83.3% complete. So that actually, in the end, isn't too bad, I suppose. It's been a lot worse. 83% is okay. Obviously, we aim for 100%, but 83% is okay. And that's purely because of the spending in other areas means that you get to save less. So we'll see. And then this is what I want to talk about really, the reflection page. So I'll just move that down slightly. Oh, what are you doing? And then zoom in. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. So food, I left at £250. We generally kind of stick normally around that in a month. As you can see there, I spent £287.44, so that meant that we were over budget by £37.44. To be honest, we've been at home all the time for the month of August, and so in terms of actual food spend, I'm okay with that. I think I should have factored in that we would be at home and kind of eating more. And yeah, I don't know if anybody else is the same, but everybody in our household eats more when we're at home because you end up having snacks and stuff because you're not as busy, are you? So it occurs to you more often. And obviously you've got access to the kitchen. Petrol, £3.99 over budget. I'm okay with that. I did a bit more travelling backwards and forwards than I thought I was going to, but that's okay. Miscellaneous £100. Again, normally this kind of covers stuff, but this month, in hindsight, I should have raised that. Like I should have raised the food. I should have put food at £300 for the month, and I should have raised the miscellaneous. As you can see that I spent £205.42, so I'm over £100 over budget, which that I don't even have any words. That's just ridiculous. Children £100. Their budget is always £100, and I say this every time I write this that we don't ever go near it. This month we did, but it was Alfie's birthday party, which kind of took up quite a big chunk of that change. And we've been doing more things, obviously, soft play, bounce castle place, and it all adds up. And it seems like it's a good day, like a good idea, a good day out, and you do stuff. But it always ends up being more expensive than you think it's going to be. So again, £87 over budget. Eating out, £40 normally does us a month, easily does us a month for eating out. We don't go very often. That includes kind of takeaway coffees, all that kind of stuff. I rarely go. I used to have a really bad Costa coffee habit, and I rarely go now. I try and kind of really, really restrain myself because I love going there, but it is expensive. And we sometimes go out as a family, but we really don't very often. But this month again, we've just been eating out more. So we've been on days out and obviously bought lunch. It's been Alfie's birthday, so we went out for birthday tea, all that kind of thing. So yeah, that's over budget. And clothes, we bought, Alfie starts primary school this week, which yeah, I can't get over. But however, we needed to buy all of his school uniform. And that's what that came to, £61.88. So total overspend, the worst bit there, if you can see that, it says overspend £339.59. What on earth is that? Now we have, what do you call it, like a budget buffer, I suppose, in our current account. So we don't let our current account go to zero. I cannot remember the last time we went so over budget. So I definitely need to plan next year for the summer holidays and what that entails, and maybe put money aside beforehand, try and save a bit more. I don't know. I need to think about that. I'm gutted by that number. I think that's appalling. I think that, and I'm in charge of our finances, so that's down to me. That hence why it's kind of highlighted that colour, because that's a lot of money to overspend by. Things to do differently in September is the next bit. No spend September. If you've watched my budget video for September, I mentioned this. No spend. I'm not even giving us any eating out budget at all. It's zero, and I tend to keep it that way for the month. But yeah, and I've filled all this in. If you want the September budget planner, so the thing that I use and show in my videos, I will link that down below. But as August goes, I'll zoom out a bit, really didn't go to plan. And I did talk about that as I kept doing my weekly updates, kind of going, yeah, this isn't going to plan. And I knew it wasn't. and I knew that the end result would be poor in terms of spending, and I definitely needed more of a plan in place. Even if that means just kind of saving, I don't know, £20 a month into a summer holidays kind of savings account. I don't know, something so that when it gets to the time, it doesn't end up like that. Do any of you do that? Have you got any ideas? Give me some ideas of how you work out your summer holidays with 2 children. Or you know, if you've got less or more children, I don't know. But just give me some ideas if you can. And yeah, so that was August, and we'll focus now on September and the no spend month, which is going, I know it's only day 2, but it's going okay so far. I feel really positive about it. I feel like I'm back in control. So yeah, let me know any thoughts on that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.